Hey guys, so this is going to be a video inspired by Alan Watts. Um, he's an interesting fellow. If you haven't listened to him, I definitely recommend checking Alan Watts out. He's a Zen guy. Um, so yeah, the name of this video is What is an Object, and perhaps what are you? So, what is an object? Is it a word? Is it a physical static something? Take, for example, this writing utensil. Some could call it a pen, some might say a Sharpie. It probably has a different label or word in many different cultures. But its limitations isn't pen. You could pick a nose with it, you could poke an apple and eat with it, you can fry a marshmallow. You could do probably an infinite amount of things with this object. So what is this object? If it has an infinite amount of functions and an infinite amount of words, you could probably put it in your mouth. There's a taste to it. Is that experience part of what this is? Or is it only an experience of what this is? It says how I see it, what it is. It's how you see it, what it is. It's the sound it makes on a certain substance, what it is. There's probably an infinite amount of substances and an infinite amount of whatever that is. So, are those a part of what this is? Is the weight of it what it is? Is the dimension, the measurement you make of it, what it is? I could potentially divide it into an infinite amount of parts and call that, so if I divide it in half, there's half of it, and you could say there's two parts of it, but then I could also call it 4 parts or 5 parts or 6 parts, but it's still what it is. Into infinity, as I started with carelessly. Is that infinite division that I can make it what it is? Is the infinite amount of sounds it can make in relation to what I'm knocking it against what it is? Is it the infinite amount of functions it has what it is? Or is only what it is, if you add up all those things and you had all the possible senses, like let's say I had 100,000 senses, is each sense of it what it is? I mean, it seems like this thing is potentially an infinite amount of somethings, potential somethings. If I close my eyes and I hold it, is that what it is? So it has an infinite amount of labels, potentials, an infinite amount of function potentials, an infinite amount of sound making potentials. Maybe if you tasted it and everyone had a different taste of it, it has an infinite amount of tastes that you could call it. So what is it? Is it one of them? Is it all of them? Can you only call it what it is again by knowing everything about it? Like every potential, you have to know everything about it to call it what it is. And could you even call it that? What would be the word for all qualities of what that is? Now, apply that to you. Whatever you think you are. You probably have an infinite amount of qualities, functions in relations to other things. Are you just limited to what you've done? Are you just limited to what you see of yourself? Are you just limited to what others see of you? You can't really nail down this in any particular way. And if you do think you nail it down, did you nail it down? Same with you. Have you nailed yourself down? Do you know exactly what you are? Does it really have an actual defined function, qualities, infinite qualities? Is it just called a human? If I made you stand underneath a block and stack blocks on you, you're a foundation. I just built a house on you. You're just a stone. If I grind you into a meat processor, you're just food. If I can only smell you, you're just smell. If I can only see you, you're just sight. Or are you all the functions that are possible and all the qualities of experience that are possible to call you you? I don't know, maybe by now you're starting to wonder what anything is, what you are. And that's a good place to be, in my opinion. This isn't a video about giving you an exact answer, just more about broadening the idea of what an object is, what a you are. I think that's good for now. Be curious to hear what you think. And on that note, I'll leave you with that. All right, take care. Bye.